Look back here, I didn't know what was behind me. Okay. Appreciate y'all inviting us here. Thank you for giving us the opportunity. My name is Mark Elsinger. I am running for mayor of City of Conway. I ran 4 years ago, and we got really, really close, and so I promised my people that I would run again. I was born and raised on a dairy farm east of town here, 4th generation on that farm, so our roots go way back. Early 1900s. Born on a farm, worked hard 7 days a week, knew what hard work was, and basically also knew what the value of a dollar was. Part of my reason for, okay, let me back up a little bit. I started with the Conway Police Department in January of 1977. I retired from the Conway Police Department in June of 2007, a little over 30 years. So, like Bart, I've seen the Conway grow. When I started, we had 30 officers. When I left, there was 115. So there's a lot of growth in Conway. Conway has always been a good, thriving, economically inclined city. People come here. People like it here. We have a great city. The reason I'm running is, the same reason I ran 4 years ago, and the reason I'm running now is because even though on the outside there's a lot of great things in the city of Conway, and it looks good and everything, there are some internal problems that we need to address. Part of it is what they call infrastructure, our streets. Y'all all drive on the streets. Y'all all know that they ain't worth a flip. They're tore up, they haven't been worked on in I don't know when. Yes. We basically have a 2016 population driving on a 1960s road structure, and they need to be taken care of. Our drainage situation hasn't been touched in 20 years. That needs to be taken care of. Some of our salaries for our employees, some employees haven't got a pay raise in 9, 12 years, something like that, because some outfit came in here, did a study, and figured they were over market value. I don't believe that. I believe in loyalty, I believe in paying for loyalty, and we lose a lot of police, fire, street department engineers to other cities because we don't pay them anything. We're spending our money on some very nice things, and we do have some very nice things. Mostly in our parks and recreation part of it. And that's great and fantastic. And the kids need that, and we need that, and everything like that. But we're not taking care of our basic needs. The old adage of, I'm not going to build a swimming pool when I got a leaking roof. I got to take care of the business and the internal stuff. And that's basically when I ran 4 years ago after I retired, I had several city employees. Not the higher ranks, not the mayor, not the higher ups, not the department heads, but the employees from fire department, police department, sanitation department, street department, city hall, come to me and say, Mark, you got to do something. We're running ourselves in the hole. Right now, the city of Conway, to my knowledge, has pretty well borrowed everything that they can borrow. This 5% revenue thing that they were talking about, economic development, the city's got something similar. They can do a 5-year term loan and a 20-year or more bond issues, but they can only borrow up to the point of a certain percentage of their revenue. We're at that. We're maxed out. If we had to borrow another dime, we couldn't do it until we pay off some of these loans. Everybody here has got to pay off their credit card. Everybody here has got to pay off their mortgage before they go spend it on nice things. That's basically where I'm at. And don't get me wrong, I had a fellow tell me the other day that I got an axe to grind, which I really don't, because the city has done real good with what we've got. It's just that we've been kicking that can further down the road and further down the road, and we need to stop kicking that can, and we need to take care of business. A couple mayors ago, when Tab took over, the present mayor took over, the previous mayor had spent the city dry. He had to build it back up before he could do anything. We're in the process of doing that again. I would like to get in there. I would like to cut back on some of these expenses, pay for the infrastructure, take care of the business at hand, and leave something there for the next one. I'm not going to be there for 20. If I'm voted in, I'm not going to be there for 18 years, 20 years, whatever. I can assure you. Right now, I swear to God, 1 or 2 terms is max. You can ask my precious wife. Guarantee you, that's it. I would never want to go any further than that. And leave the city that I was born and raised in. 3 generations before were born, or 2 generations were born here. We were raised here. I got kids. We got grandkids. I don't want to leave them in debt. I want to take care of the business at hand, not build legacies. So basically my whole thing is a very conservative, take care of business, pay for what we got, and as my logo says on my thing, progress we can afford. I'm all about progress. I love it. It's great. But what we can afford and what we can handle. And leave something for the kids. Leave something for the grandkids, where they can decide what they want to spend their money on. And try to return some of this back to the people. And so you basically got a choice of continue as you're doing or go in a different direction. I would like to turn the city in a different direction, take care of our streets. My God, do they need work. And not just certain little spots that if somebody wants to fix in their neighborhood. And I'd appreciate your vote. Election comes October the 24th, I think, which is next Monday. And November 8th is Election Day. I appreciate any support. As far as volunteering, if you do like me, if you do want me, then tell your friends and neighbors. But most importantly, get out there and vote. You can't do anything unless we get out there and vote. All the griping in the world and all the praising in the world is not going to do anything unless we get out there and do something about it. Spent 30 years with the police department doing something about it. I want to continue to do something about it, not just talk about it. Thank you very much, and I appreciate the opportunity.